Hey guys, it's Jessica here. My username is Jessica Expanded, and today I am here to do my week 5 update. Um, so Sparkles wanted to say hi. Hello. She has like eye boogies. She has allergies. Anyway, so this past week, oh, this past week has been like really super stressful for me. Probably like one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had in my life, actually. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning. Um, Last week when I did my update video, I think, I know that I mentioned being really stressed out about my finances um, after paying for the lap band and seeing my bank account and all that. And yeah, so I was not doing too well with that. Anyway, so then Friday comes along, and I had my a doctor's appointment, and and then I was driving home from Sacramento, and all of a sudden I hear this pop, and my engine stops working, and I had to coast over to the side of the freeway and call AAA. My car was not starting at all. And I'm like in the middle of nowhere at this point. I'm like right in between San Francisco and Sacramento. And so I wait there, and the tow guy comes and he tows me to Vacaville, and I drop my car off at this place that works on BMWs. So I'm in Vacaville with nowhere to go. So I like walk around with my dog and like all this stuff and just wait around. Um, and eventually my boyfriend came and picked me up after he got off of work, and we drove down to San Francisco together. So then my mom was having Saturday, the day after that, it was my best friend's baby's first birthday party. So, of course, we went to that. And then I told my mom that I would bake her 3 dozen cupcakes because she was having a baby shower the next day. So I was baking 3 dozen cupcakes, a carrot cake, and a cheesecake in like a day. And I was just all stressed out because my mom, everyone was just so worried about this party that I'm like, I don't have a car. I don't know what to do. Like, I was just so. And so, like, the baking went all weird, and I was like, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. What matters is on work on Monday, I went to work doing that stupid job that I hate. And I was just really stressed out at work because, okay, I usually have one job description, but they changed my job description for some days doing something else, and I just really don't like doing it. It's a lot more work than what I've been doing, and it's more stressful, and people are not nice. And I basically do reception, and I check people in for the physical therapists, and the physical therapists are so unappreciative of all of the work that we do for them, getting them their patients ready. And it just and they're just rude, and they think they're all high and mighty and above me. And I just don't like that at all, because I don't care what you do. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what kind of degree you have. I still deserve respect, And I don't care if someone's older than me. Like, just because I'm 24 does not mean that you get to push me around and treat me like garbage. Anyway, I've been on this thing like all week, I just don't like it. Anyway, so Monday I'm all stressing out and like hating everything. And honestly, I'm a really positive person, but this week has just been crazy. And so I'm there and I get a phone call from my mom saying that the guy called her and she said that there was nothing we could have done for my BMW. The engine cracked in half and it would have been like ridiculously expensive because we would have had to change the engine and all this other stuff, basically like rebuild the whole insides of the car. So then I didn't, it was gone. Like one day I had a car and one day I didn't. And it's like really annoying because I commute to work and my boyfriend lives an hour away from me. So having a car is like super important, right? Anyway, so I'm freaking out. Then I'm like, I have to do something. I have to buy a car. And there's so many other things I'd like to do besides buy a car. I'm not that into cars. Like, yeah, I'm going to want a nice car, but it's not something I want to do. So anyway, I bought my first car on Monday. I got this like really cute little sporty Nissan Altima, and it's gray. It's like dark gray with a black interior. It's really nice. It's a used car, but it only had like 30,000 miles on it. So yeah, that night when I was buying the car, I freaking almost had a heart attack just talking about having, like, I'm gonna have to be paying car payments for forever. For forever. And I know that that's what everyone else does, and I shouldn't freak out about it, but I'm like freaking out about it just because, I make good money, but I can't. There's so many other things that I want to do, and I just don't like the idea of having something that's not mine yet until I pay it off. I pay everything in cash, so paying with credit is like a huge thing for me. And it's like I'm not even excited about having a new car because I'm just worried and anxious and annoyed. So, but I do like the car. It's really nice. It's pretty and cute. But yeah. Anyway, and oh yeah, and then, sorry, I'm just like dumping this all out. I was on the baby shower that I baked all the cupcakes for. There was a bounce house because there were all these little kids there. So all the little kids are bouncing around in this bounce house, and my brother and I get in there later on at night, and I'm bouncing. I'm in there for like 5 minutes, and I roll my ankle. I hear a pop. My ankle swells up. I couldn't walk on it. Ugh, it was so bad. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just really, really sore. It was like the first day I could barely walk on it. The second day it got a little better, but it's still like sore. I can't run on it at all. I can't go for long walks. I can't work out, like all this stuff. And then I couldn't, and then I was just I just wasn't paying attention to what I was eating this week at all. With the party and everything, the 2 parties, it was really hard because I haven't dealt with that before, and I wasn't prepared. And then working, I just wasn't prepared for that. And I really honestly, I thought I was going to gain weight this week, and I wasn't going to get on the scale, but I did, and I stayed the same. Excuse me. I stayed the same from last week, but the past like 3 weeks or so, like I should have been down like 3 weeks ago. I should have been less. So I just really have to focus and get. I don't know why my throat is doing that. Um, I just have to get it together. Anyway, this wasn't the best video I've ever made, but whatever. Um, oh, I'm going to get my first fill on September 28th, I think. So until then, I just really have to practice my self-control and just do the right thing, because it's really easy to overeat because my band isn't working. I mean, well, it is working. It's working, but I don't have a fill, so I don't have any restriction. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will talk to you all later.